Welcome back to Unboxed. I'm your host, Rice D, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me today. So, Chicago braces for President Trump to send the National Guard to the city to clean it up. And you have mixed emotions coming from my city. You got a lot of people that don't want it to happen. You got a lot of people who wasn't on Trump's side in the first place, who doesn't want to see him clean up the city. But then you got the people that genuinely want Chicago to be better. You know, we can play like Chicago does not need an enema, but if we are just honest with ourselves, I mean, just be honest. It's a lot of people that can't walk outside in Chicago without ducking. You got kids that's doing homework laying on the floor because they're afraid that if they sit up and they're near a window, that they may catch a stray. Just last weekend for Labor Day, you had almost 60 people that were involved in critical situations, 60 people that got shot, and 7 or 8 of them that are no longer with us because crime is out of control. Meanwhile, you have other folks, politicians, like the mayor, who doesn't seem to think that it's necessary, which I don't understand how he can feel like it's not necessary when he genuinely sits and watches what goes on every day. Now, people voted for this man, and whether you did or you didn't, that's not what I'm here about. I'm strictly talking about the fact that everybody deserves to be able to go outside and be safe in America. Everybody deserves for their kids to be able to walk to school without having safe passage routes. Everybody deserves to be able to pull up on whatever block their family lives on and not get accosted by people they don't know. You got cities, not just Chicago, Memphis, St. Louis, Houston, it's several cities across the United States. Matter of fact, you probably know a city yourself that you wouldn't feel safe walking around in. Anytime grandmothers can't go to the mailbox, anytime the mail carrier gets robbed, construction workers get robbed, people who do public service jobs get robbed, you know it's a problem. You got ladies getting unalived in Chicago left and right. You got people under 18 disappearing at an extraordinary rate. Yet, the people who live in some of the toughest areas don't want the president to send in more help. The Chicago police, they are overworked. If you just listen to the police radio sometime, just listen to the scanner. I don't think you ever get a break. Hell, you wouldn't even have to watch TV if you just listen to the scanner because there's more action on the scanner than it is on your best streaming platform. Why? Because there's no control, there's no rules, and there is no fear of authority in Chicago. Now, some people will watch this and say it's not true, but I can promise you this, that's only the people that either don't live there, don't go there, or don't remember how Chicago used to be. Take you on a trip down memory lane. It was a time when you could go and chill at the lakefront, get your bottle, play your music, kick it with your lady. It was a time you could do that and not worry about any type of negativity coming to you. There was a time when the Bud Billiken Day Parade was a parade that people waited on the whole year. Now, you're halfway afraid to send your kids there by themselves because you don't know what might happen. You got parents not taking responsibility. You got children not listening. And frankly, you got public servants that are so fed up that they just like the hell with it. Let whatever happens, happen. We'll come clean up the mess. And I genuinely believe that the man at the top is the person to clean up the mess, and the man at the top is not the mayor. He may run the city, Governor Pritzker may run the state, but when it comes down to it, if they're not doing their job, if they're not keeping you safe, if you don't feel like you can take a walk at 1 o'clock in the morning and feel safe in your neighborhood, then damn it, I believe that the man on top, at the top, the president, I believe people should be supporting what he is doing. And it's not about politics, it's about common sense. It's about safety. Kids deserve to be able to go to school, go outside the playgrounds and play, and go and do the things that other generations used to do that now is looked at as a dangerous thing to do. It's a dangerous task for you to go to the grocery store and put your groceries in the back of your car because you don't know whether or not some teenager is going to walk up on you and take your car. That's a normal thing now, and it shouldn't be normal. We have become desensitized to what is not supposed to be normal. It's not normal for people to walk into the grocery store wearing ski masks. You got kids wearing masks to graduations. You got kids walking through the mall with their parents with masks on as if they are some type of high level criminal. And a lot of them are good kids, but it's just so normalized now in these areas that people don't look, listen, or see it. I'm not saying that Chicago is a bad place. I'm saying that Chicago is a place that they have let the bad people take over. From the jump out crews to all of the little block crews out here, I believe that all of that would slow down if we would bring in the National Guard and slow this shit down that's happening in Chicago. That's my piece on it. I'm your man, Uncle Rice, aka Pops the American Dad, and I approve this message.